You're about to discover why Malaysia is secretly one of the world's most crucial players. It's not just a tourist destination. It's a powerhouse quietly fueling global industries, driving innovation, and influencing cultures across the globe. From providing essential resources that keep factories running to supplying the tech that powers modern life, Malaysia is far more important than you might think. Get ready to uncover the surprising ways in which 12 different countries depend on Malaysia, and why they simply can't afford to lose this hidden lifeline. Let's dive into these unexpected connections and explore how this unassuming nation shapes the world. But wait, before we dive fully into this, take 2 seconds and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future amazing content. And hit the like button. 12 countries that can't live without Malaysia. You won't believe why. 1. China. The partnership between Malaysia and China is a story of two economies intertwined in an intricate dance of mutual benefit, where each side has found in the other a vital source of growth and sustainability. China's hunger for palm oil is not merely about satisfying culinary needs. It's about powering a vast ecosystem of industries that churn out the everyday products relied upon by billions of people. From the vibrant food markets of Beijing to luxury cosmetics in Shanghai, palm oil's versatility as a key ingredient means Malaysia's exports flow into nearly every corner of Chinese life. Imagine China's bustling factories producing everything from instant noodles to high-end skincare, all dependent on this golden resource that arrives by the ton from Malaysia. The relationship deepens even further with electronics. China's factories, the beating heart of global tech manufacturing, are fueled by components sourced from Malaysia's advanced semiconductor industry. In an era where semiconductors are more precious than gold, Malaysia's role as a supplier is akin to being the gatekeeper of modern innovation. Without the steady stream of chips and electronic parts, the production lines that assemble smartphones, computers, and even electric vehicles would grind to a halt. This crucial supply chain link has made Malaysia an irreplaceable partner in China's quest to maintain its status as a global tech titan. Adding yet another layer of strategic importance, Malaysia's role in the Belt and Road Initiative is not just about trade routes on a map. It's about creating new pathways of influence and opportunity. Positioned as a gateway between the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea, Malaysia's ports and infrastructure have become pivotal nodes in the flow of goods, ideas, and capital. The success of China's economic ambitions depends heavily on Malaysia's cooperation, making their connection much more than transactional. It is a bond with far-reaching implications for the future of global commerce. 2. Singapore. The deep-rooted ties between Malaysia and Singapore extend beyond economics, reaching into the very essence of their shared history and way of life. Although they parted ways politically in 1965, the two nations have maintained a bond that feels more like siblings than neighbors. Singapore's reliance on Malaysia for water is a striking symbol of this interdependence, a daily reminder that while political boundaries may divide, geography and necessity unite. The water flowing across the border is not merely a resource, it's a lifeline for a city-state that would struggle to sustain itself without this essential support. The economic connection is equally profound. The seamless flow of goods, from Malaysia's agricultural bounty to cutting-edge electronics, ensures that Singapore's markets remain well-stocked and its industries well-equipped. The Johor-Singapore Causeway, bustling with commuters, tourists, and cargo trucks, is more than just a bridge. It's a conduit for shared prosperity. This close-knit trade relationship has made Singapore one of Malaysia's most significant trading partners, with billions of dollars worth of goods crossing the border each year. But the ties between these two nations go deeper still, rooted in a shared culture and history that stretches back centuries. Festivals like Hari Raya Idul Fitri and Chinese New Year are celebrated with similar fervor on both sides of the border, uniting people in shared traditions. The easy mingling of languages and customs shows that despite the separation, there is a cultural kinship that binds them together. The relationship is one of mutual reinforcement. Economic resilience paired with a cultural continuity that ensures both countries thrive together, always stronger as partners than as rivals. 3. Japan. The relationship between Japan and Malaysia is a narrative of technological synergy and resource exchange, where each nation's strengths complement the other's needs. Japan's cutting-edge industries, from robotics to automotive engineering, owe much of their success to the steady supply of Malaysian electronics and semiconductors. Picture a bustling factory in Tokyo, where the latest generation of electric cars or advanced cameras is being assembled. Hidden inside these marvels of modern engineering are tiny yet vital components sourced from Malaysia's tech industry, without which production would be impossible. In the automotive sector, Malaysia's rubber plays a crucial role as well. Beyond the tires that keep Japan's cars on the road, rubber parts are integral to many other vehicle components, including seals, belts, and hoses. It's no exaggeration to say that Malaysian rubber is present in nearly every vehicle that rolls off a Japanese assembly line. The supply of this natural resource, combined with electronic components, helps Japan maintain its competitive edge in global markets, allowing it to continue setting standards in quality and innovation. Moreover, the partnership extends into sustainable practices. Japan has long been a leader in promoting eco-friendly technologies, and Malaysia's natural resources are essential in these efforts. Palm oil, often used in biofuels, is one such resource that allows Japan to diversify its energy sources while maintaining a commitment to sustainability. Through this exchange of raw materials and technological know-how, the relationship between Malaysia and Japan represents more than just trade. It embodies a shared commitment to innovation, economic growth, and sustainable development that benefits both nations on the world stage. 4. India. The partnership between India and Malaysia goes far beyond mere trade. It's a story of cultural exchange, shared ambitions, and economic synergy. The cornerstone of this relationship is the palm oil trade, where Malaysia stands as one of the world's largest exporters and India as a primary consumer. Palm oil is indispensable in India, finding its way into countless aspects of daily life, from street-side cooking to factory-produced snacks, and even the personal care products that line supermarket shelves. The scope of this dependency is immense. With a population exceeding 1.4 billion, India's demand for palm oil helps drive Malaysia's agricultural sector. The steady flow of palm oil from Malaysian plantations to Indian ports symbolizes the beating heart of this economic connection, as every shipment fuels not just businesses, but the kitchens and livelihoods of millions. But the bond doesn't stop at palm oil. Educational ties between the two nations are thriving, with Malaysia becoming a favored destination for Indian students pursuing higher education in fields like medicine, engineering, and business. Picture campuses buzzing with multicultural exchange, where Indian students not only learn but share their own cultural perspectives, enriching the Malaysian academic environment. These students are not merely recipients of knowledge. They are ambassadors, fostering goodwill and creating cross-border networks that extend well beyond graduation. As graduates return to India, they carry with them not just degrees, but the spirit of Malaysia, a blend of modernity and tradition that influences industries, companies, and communities across the subcontinent. This ongoing exchange shapes a relationship that is as much about people as it is about commodities, creating a bond that goes deeper than the surface of international trade. 5. Indonesia. The relationship between Malaysia and Indonesia is not just about neighboring territories. It's a tale of intertwined cultures, shared resources, and resilient economic ties. Both countries dominate the global palm oil and rubber markets, and their collaboration within these industries is more like a dance than a competition. When you see a product on the shelf that contains palm oil or uses rubber components, there's a good chance it carries the legacy of this symbiotic relationship. The ebb and flow of trade between these nations support industries on both sides of the border, from the sprawling plantations of Sumatra and Borneo to the manufacturing hubs of Malaysia. The labor migration between Malaysia and Indonesia adds another dimension to their connection. Thousands of Indonesians find work in Malaysia, sending back not only remittances, but also cultural influences that shape social norms in both countries. In return, Malaysia benefits from a workforce that helps drive sectors like construction and agriculture, where labor shortages could otherwise stifle growth. The movement of people across borders is not just an economic necessity, but a cultural bridge that carries songs, languages, and traditions, blending the unique flavors of both nations. Festivals shared across borders, culinary similarities, and even the Malay language serve as threads in a tapestry that reflects a bond forged through time. Their shared history, rich in cultural exchanges and economic codependence, makes the Malaysia-Indonesia relationship not just beneficial, but vital to the stability and growth of Southeast Asia. 6. United States. When it comes to the United States, Malaysia's role is one of quiet strength and strategic significance, often underappreciated despite its immense impact. Within the global technology supply chain, Malaysia is the linchpin that keeps the world's devices running smoothly. Semiconductors, electronic components, and microchips flow from Malaysia's manufacturing facilities into the hands of American companies, which then transform them into the gadgets and technologies that define modern life, from the smartphone you carry to the defense systems that secure borders. The precision and quality demanded in these industries require a level of expertise that Malaysia has honed over decades, positioning it as a critical player in the American tech ecosystem. This isn't just about trade. It's about enabling the rapid innovation that drives the U.S. economy forward. In addition to the tech trade, Malaysia's strategic location in the Asia-Pacific makes it a natural partner for the U.S. military and defense sectors. The two countries collaborate closely on maintaining regional stability through joint military exercises, anti-terrorism initiatives, and maritime security programs. Malaysia serves as a vital ally in an area marked by shifting geopolitics and rising tensions, offering both a physical and ideological bridge between the East and West. The nation's ability to maintain neutrality while being a key player in regional security underscores its importance to U.S. interests. This multifaceted relationship goes beyond the obvious economic gains. It serves as a stabilizing force in an increasingly complex global landscape, where alliances are crucial not just for prosperity but for peace. 7. Saudi Arabia. Malaysia's role in the global halal industry goes far beyond merely setting standards. It's shaping the future of halal production worldwide. As a leader in halal certification, Malaysia has mastered the complex processes that ensure products meet strict Islamic dietary laws. These certifications are more than just labels. They symbolize trust and adherence to deeply rooted religious principles. For Saudi Arabia, where Islamic law governs daily life, having a partner like Malaysia is invaluable. With its extensive experience and meticulous standards, Malaysia has made halal compliance more accessible and reliable. This relationship is not just about rubber-stamping certifications, but about setting a benchmark that many other countries aspire to achieve. The collaboration extends into cutting-edge research and development, where Malaysia's halal industry leads in producing innovative halal-certified products. From pharmaceuticals to cosmetics, Malaysia's advancements are not only meeting demand, but also driving new trends in halal consumer goods. Take, for instance, the growing market for halal-certified beauty products in Saudi Arabia, where consumers are increasingly seeking products that align with their faith. Malaysia's expertise helps ensure that these products adhere to strict Islamic guidelines, providing a level of assurance that is difficult to match elsewhere. Moreover, Malaysia's influence reaches into Saudi Arabia's ambitious Vision 2030 goals, which aim to diversify the economy beyond oil. One of the key areas of growth is the halal food and consumer goods sector, where Malaysia's experience plays a critical role in helping Saudi Arabia expand its halal market. The knowledge transfer and collaboration in this space are not just about trade. They are about enriching Saudi Arabia's economic transformation and ensuring that its halal industries are not only compliant but also globally competitive. This dynamic partnership is shaping the future of halal on a global scale, solidifying Malaysia's position as a key ally in Saudi Arabia's economic and cultural landscape. Oh, and by the way, I know you're liking this video already. Go ahead right now and show me some love by hitting the like button. Done. Alright, let's continue. 8. Australia. Malaysia and Australia share a relationship that is as vibrant as it is multifaceted. Tourism is just one of the many bridges connecting these two nations, but it's a bridge that carries a lot of weight. Each year, the allure of Malaysia's bustling street markets, serene beaches, and rich cultural festivals attracts thousands of Australian travelers. Picture Australians exploring the colorful streets of Penang, sampling local delicacies, or diving into the turquoise waters of the Perhentian Islands. Their experiences go beyond mere sightseeing. They contribute to a cultural exchange that enriches both nations. The economic boost from tourism also helps fund local communities, supporting small businesses and fostering sustainable development in Malaysian tourist hotspots. The bond doesn't stop at tourism. It deepens with education. Thousands of Malaysian students journey to Australia for higher education each year, transforming their academic paths into cultural gateways. These students bring with them a unique blend of Eastern perspectives and Western aspirations, enriching Australian campuses. Fields like engineering, medicine, and business become melting pots of ideas, where students from Malaysia don't just learn, they also share. The presence of these students fosters a better understanding of Southeast Asian culture in Australia, bridging cultural gaps and laying the foundation for stronger diplomatic and economic relations in the future. On the other side, Australian education leaves a lasting imprint on Malaysian students who often return to their homeland with valuable skills and international perspectives. These alumni frequently occupy influential positions in Malaysian society, strengthening the professional and cultural ties between the two nations. The flow of knowledge and culture between Malaysia and Australia is not just a two-way street, it's a dynamic network of mutual growth, contributing to the social and economic fabric of both countries. 9. South Korea. The relationship between Malaysia and South Korea is not just about trade. It's about an interwoven partnership that fuels one of the most advanced technology ecosystems in the world. As South Korea's hunger for semiconductors and electronic components continues to grow, Malaysia remains a crucial supplier, providing the building blocks for innovations that define modern life. Whether it's the latest smartphone or smart home appliance, chances are Malaysian-made components are inside, enabling South Korea's tech giants to push the boundaries of what's possible. But this partnership transcends the assembly lines and microchips. Tourism has become another significant link, with the number of South Korean visitors to Malaysia increasing every year. Drawn by Malaysia's unique blend of modern cities and natural wonders, South Korean tourists often find themselves exploring cultural gems like Malacca's historic streets or the Borneo rainforest. These experiences allow South Korean travelers to connect with a different culture, offering a contrast to their own fast-paced society. In return, Malaysians are drawn to South Korea's rich history and pop culture, from the ancient palaces of Seoul to the K-pop phenomenon, leading to a cultural exchange that brings the two nations closer. This exchange of people and ideas is more than just tourism. It's a relationship that fosters creativity, collaboration, and mutual respect. Malaysian students, artists, and tech entrepreneurs frequently look to South Korea for inspiration, while South Korean companies see Malaysia not just as a market, but as a partner in innovation. Together, they are shaping a future where technological progress and cultural appreciation go hand in hand, ensuring that this bond will only grow stronger in the years to come. 10. Thailand. The bond between Malaysia and Thailand extends far beyond their shared borders. It is a fusion of commerce, culture, and a shared Southeast Asian identity that has been nurtured over centuries. Economically, Malaysia is a vital artery in Thailand's industrial lifeline, supplying a steady stream of electronics, rubber, and palm oil that feeds Thailand's manufacturing and agricultural sectors. The electronics exported from Malaysia don't just support Thailand's domestic needs. They are the components that breathe life into gadgets and machinery exported worldwide, driving Thailand's economic growth. The agricultural products, particularly palm oil, are integral to Thailand's booming food industry, which churns out everything from snacks to cosmetics for local and international markets. Beyond commerce, the cultural exchange between the two nations is a living tapestry woven with history, religion, and tradition. Buddhism is a significant faith in both countries, fostering spiritual connections and shared cultural practices, while the Muslim communities along the border bring a shared culinary heritage, rich with the flavors of curries, herbs, and spices. Festivals like Songkran and Hari Raya see people traversing the border in celebration, as the rhythm of drums and dance unites communities in a shared spirit of festivity. This cross-border cultural immersion has strengthened the people-to-people relationships, making the bond not just one of convenience but of deep, shared experiences. This interdependence extends to tourism, where Malaysians flock to Thailand's vibrant markets and beach resorts, while Thais explore Malaysia's rainforests and bustling cities. This continuous movement of people, goods, and culture has made the relationship between Malaysia and Thailand essential to their mutual prosperity. 11. United Kingdom. The relationship between Malaysia and the United Kingdom is one of transformation, evolving from a colonial past into a future shaped by shared aspirations and mutual respect. The historical connection has laid the groundwork for a deep economic partnership, with Malaysia playing an essential role in the UK's supply chain. Palm oil from Malaysia finds its way into British kitchens and everyday food products, while natural rubber supports the UK's manufacturing of high-quality tires and medical equipment. The flow of electronic components from Malaysia underpins the UK's thriving tech sector, fueling innovation in everything from household gadgets to cutting-edge aerospace technology. Education forms the heart of their modern-day connection. Thousands of Malaysian students venture to the UK each year, not just for the prestige of a British education, but to experience a cultural melting pot that broadens their horizons and forges international networks. The knowledge and experiences they gain are brought back to Malaysia, where they become leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators who shape the nation's progress. Meanwhile, British students and expatriates are increasingly drawn to Malaysia's rapidly expanding educational institutions and business opportunities, creating a two-way exchange of talent and ideas. This educational bridge has facilitated a new generation that sees the world not just through the lens of history, but through the possibilities of shared growth and development, making the relationship between Malaysia and the UK more profound than ever before. 12. Germany. When it comes to Malaysia and Germany, the synergy is a perfect blend of Southeast Asian resourcefulness and European precision. Germany's industrial titans, known for their quality and reliability, are heavily reliant on Malaysian raw materials and electronic components. Rubber sourced from Malaysia forms the backbone of Germany's prestigious automotive sector, found in the tires of BMWs, Mercedes-Benzes, and Audis that glide smoothly on roads around the world. The high-tech electronic components that Malaysia exports are not just mere parts. They are the microchips and sensors that bring German machinery to life, whether in a luxury vehicle or a state-of-the-art manufacturing robot. The relationship transcends trade, rooted in a mutual commitment to technological advancement and sustainable growth. Collaborative efforts in renewable energy, such as solar power projects, reflect a shared vision of a greener future. German engineering prowess blends with Malaysian innovation, resulting in joint ventures that tackle some of the world's most pressing issues, like climate change and resource scarcity. Malaysia's emerging tech scene has also attracted German investors eager to explore new markets and tap into the nation's growing talent pool in fields like artificial intelligence and biotechnology. As Malaysia continues to climb the ranks of the global supply chain, its relationship with Germany solidifies as a cornerstone of Europe's largest economy, proving that this partnership is not just about trade, but about shaping a future built on shared values and technological progress. So there you have it. 12 countries that, whether they realize it or not, have built deep and lasting connections with Malaysia. From essential resources to advanced technology, Malaysia's influence stretches across the globe, impacting nations in surprising ways. This small but powerful country proves that its contributions are far from ordinary. Let us have your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for joining us. If you found this information enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content about cities and cultures from around the world.